Oh hey, didn't see you there. Oh, my bad. I'll be there in a second. What's going on, guys? Trev Fishing here, back with another video, and today we are going to talk about something that most people don't really make videos on, which is how to work a Senko. And this is just going to talk about what line, not really much line, more what hooks, weights, types of Senkos, branding, colors, rod, bait casters, spinning reel. So let's get right into it. So the first thing I want to talk about is rod, like rod and reel. Usually I like to work a Senko with like a 7-foot medium heavy fast action rod and have a just a regular 7:3 to 1 gear ratio reel. And I mean, that's usually when I'm like using a Texas rig Senko weighted, and usually I use like a 1/4 ounce tungsten weight, just a little 1/4 ounce tungsten weight. That works really good. So you can use like a spinning gear if I don't really use it much for spinning gear, like weighted Senkos with like Texas rigged. I usually do wacky rig style Texas, not wacky rig Texas style. I usually do wacky rig Senkos with like my spinning rod, and I usually run that weightless. So I'm going to show you guys how to rig a wacky rig Senko. So I just use one of these little tiny hooks. I mean, this one's kind of got like a curve to it, but it doesn't really matter. Use one of those. It's just pick this up at Cabela's, or you can even pick this up at Walmart. I'm using these Yum Dingers. This is what I like. I mean, all those like bigger guys like Bass Elites and stuff like that are using like Gary Yamamoto, but I actually like the Yum Dingers more because they don't quiver as much. They don't get the little shimmy action. They don't have as much as the Gary Yamamoto Senko, but they do the job. So this is a little watermelon red flake Senko, and this is what you do. Take the hook and you find, sometimes I'll fold the bait in half and then I'll find where to hook it, but usually in these Yum Dingers they got little ribs on them, and then they got this flat part, and right on, it's like not too long, this little flat part, and right on the end of that flat part, take the hook, see, and then you go through like that, and there you go. It's a wacky rig Senko. And usually I do this just for pond fishing and everything. I usually like the Texas rig when I'm fishing in lakes, but if you're just pond fishing, that's a really good bait. And also, if you want, you could put like a weight in the front. This is called a Nico rig. You'd put a weight up here and then you'd hook it up like that. That's like a Nico rig, and it would be like doof, doof. But yeah, so you just go in, hook it right like that, just check it out there by some brush or something, and then you kind of want to just pull up your rod kind of like that, and this will just go doo 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 doo. It'll just go, and it'll just shimmy on the way down. It'll come up and it'll just shimmy on the way down, and that's how you work it out. That's how you rig a Texas rigged or wacky rigged Senko. So now I'm going to show you guys how to work a Texas rig Senko. So here I'm going to show you guys how to do the Texas rig. So this is a 4/0 EWG worm hook, extra wide gap, as you can tell. And usually I would run just a regular 3/0 hook, which is like what's recommended, but I kind of like this 4/0 EWG hook. sits flush on the bait. It works really good. So I'm going to show you guys how to rig it right now. So as you can tell, there's a little divot right there. So you're going to keep that to the left of your bait. I usually have the hook in my right hand, have a Senko in my left hand. So you go in to the top of the bait like that. With these EWG hooks, they have just sort of a longer hook shank. So I usually go right to the tip of that, and then you poke it out. Then you bring it up the hook, and then you twist it so it sticks up like that. And I like to measure up my hook, so right here where the hook hits the bait, I like to mark that, turn your bait, put it through, bam, Texas rigged Senko. So that's all you have to do. And then if you don't want your hook sticking out, even though it's in that little groove, as soon as you push down it, that hook point is exposed. So if you want more of a weedless, I mean it is weedless, but if you want one when you're fishing more around cover like wood and stuff, and you don't want to get hung up, you just take that hook and then you pull this up, stick the hook back into the bait, and as you can see there, the hook is completely buried. So when you do bend it, hook does not get exposed, but when you set the hook, it's going right in the roof of that fish's mouth. So the next thing I'm going to show you guys is how to work a Texas rigged Senko. So I have some underwater footage I'm going to show you guys. So let's go to that right now. I am working the bait, and all I'm doing is just slowly bringing my rod tip up and hopping it, and then reeling it up. So in this video that you're seeing, I'm only I have it pegged, which I have a little bobber stop in front of the weight, so that's why it's digging more into the bait. So as you guys can see, I'm just hopping it along right in front of the camera, just boom, 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 and that's how you kind of want your Texas rigs to look. You just kind of pop your rod tip up a little bit, reel up the slack, pop it up a little bit, and that's probably the best way that you can get it to do that. So that's the way I like to do it. I like to just hop it up like that. Sorry about that. And hop it up so it just goes, and then you got that little quiver action of that tail, and it'll just hop, hop. And then you kind of want to drag it sometimes. It'll be, you want it to just kind of hop up, hop up. But it's different from a wacky rig. I don't have any underwater footage of that, but with the wacky rig, as I showed you guys earlier, you'll hop it up and it'll just do that, and then it's just gonna quiver on the way down. You're gonna hop it up and it's just hop it up and just quiver back down. So that's it, guys. I mean, it's kind of a short video. Haven't uploaded in a while, so I just felt like I should show you guys how to wacky rig a Senko, Texas rig a Senko, just how to work it in general, because it's literally the most effective bait that I think. In, like, if you're starting out just bass fishing, I would highly recommend going to your local Walmart, Cabela's, or whatever, buying some of these Yum Dingers. They're affordable, a lot cheaper than the Gary Automoto. I highly recommend these. Come in a 6-pack. I don't know. Best color I would say is the watermelon red flake. Even if it's dirty water, clear water, it works every time. So please like, guys, subscribe. I've been noticing that a lot of you guys that are watching these videos are not subscribed, So make sure to hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell also, because I don't know what's going on. You guys must just not be getting notified or something. So just hit that bell. Give it a thumbs up. I'll see you guys in the next one.